Hello Guru Nation, welcome back to another quick little short video. You guys have been requesting the short ones. I've been on Instagram doing Q&As and you guys have been sending really good ones. So today one I got is actually one that I have covered in the past, but it was buried in longer videos. So this is short. When you're a CRA, one of the most important tasks you will do, because remember, as CRA, you're in charge of patient safety. One of the most important things you will ever do when you're monitoring a study is checking subject or patient eligibility in clinical trial, meaning do they actually belong in the study? Are they actually meeting all the inclusion and exclusion criteria? And one of the questions was, how does a CRA, what source documents does a CRA actually look at? So just to be really quick and keep this short, there's a couple. Look at any inclusion-exclusion criteria. If you've never seen one, go on clinicaltrials.gov, literally pick any study. You can see it out there, like laid out for you. As many as you want, 1,000,000 studies if you want. You will notice it is a lot of medical backgrounds. What's the medical history? What's the medical condition? How many treatments? How many lines of treatments did they need? How many lines of treatments did they not need? Which particular treatments should they have had? Which particular treatments should they have not had? These are inclusion, exclusion criteria. And then it's also simpler things like BMI sometimes, age sometimes, obviously diagnosis. So what do you look at as a CRA? First thing, informed consent form. Number one thing, did they sign the consent form? Did they go through the process of consent properly? How do you verify? Not just the informed consent form, but also the documented process of consent from the site. Does it meet GCP requirements? Does it meet and comply with the site SOP and sponsor requirements in particular? The next thing you want to look at is medical history and verify all the IE criteria through the medical history if possible. It won't always be possible, and in those cases where medical history is lacking clarity, you need to ask the PI and coordinator to provide additional documentation about that particular IE criteria. So medical history is also very important. Another one is the diagnosis. Obviously, most studies require a diagnosis, so you need to capture the diagnosis somewhere in the source documents. Finally, ConMeds and prior medications. So current medications and medications subject has taken in the recent past. It's good if you have all the past history, but some studies just want recent past history for medications. So you're going to look at medications, and that means, because the IE criteria sometimes have very strict requirements on what medications subjects should have not taken, which ones they must have taken, how long since they last took it, is it still allowed? There's no way to know this stuff without seeing the source documents for the medication. So those are the main source documents that a CRA needs to adequately do their job in clinical research. Those are the main source documents that a CRA actually needs. So obviously there's more you can read between the lines through the progress notes, but to do your job adequately well and to keep this video short, that is what you need. Good morning, Guru Nation. Go out there and get it. Take care.